Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to the Gollop Wallop. This is a Chaos Reborn tournament being played on the Chaos Reborn prototype. You are about to see one of the 9 matches that took place between Julian Gollop, the game's creator, and the challengers, who are all various members of the public who have kickstarted and played the prototype version of this game. Sorry about some of the audio quality, but we were recording over Skype. I hope you enjoy the game.
The Gollop Wallop has begun.
Indeed it has. So guys, I'm here joined by Julian Gollop, developer and creator of the original Chaos and his new title, Chaos Reborn, for tonight's tournament, the Gollop Wallop.
And indeed, I am expecting to get a bit of a walloping.
For possibly the next 3 hours.
Yes. My stamina will probably give out at some point, and my he's got a actually Toutai. His summon goblin failed, which is not a good start for him, to be honest. He's made it a victory point game as well. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm going to play it safe with a zombie, and I'm going to make it an illusion. Let's see. Okay, and I can move a little bit, which I will. I'm going to try and play quick and efficiently. My opponents probably will be a bit more thoughtful. I don't know. No, he's already blobbed.
Oh, here comes the gooey blob.
He's playing actually very aggressively. But I've drawn a magic sword now for my replacement spell. But that gooey blob is a bit annoying. Still, I'm going to avoid it. Move over here. You know, I'll just go for another zombie. It's a safe, easy spell.
So it is worth noting for people that we are playing on the new 0.17 version of the client. And we've already seen a couple of the changes in play. For example, both you and Toutai have managed to cast and then move. Yeah,
so it's a little bit more flexible in the turn structure. And the really big change for wizards is that you can cast a spell and you can attack with your standard attack or magic weapon, and you can move all in the same turn. So that makes wizards actually quite a lot more powerful and flexible, a lot more dangerous. So I'm not going to take any chances here. I'm going to actually, I'm going to cast a spell first and then retreat a bit. The blob has shrunk a lot. I've got a staff of mounts, which means I can really boost mounts quite well, and I think I might try it now with the elephant. I'm going to try and boost that with my staff, which was one of the new features of the game. And because I can now move after casting, I'm going to ride the elephant straight away.
So it gives a lot more utility to a mount, being able to actually use it as a defensive cast on the same turn.
Yeah, because you can cast and then mount it, which is really a nice defensive play.
But out comes the subjugation by Toutai.
Oh, hold on. Let me just. He subverted one of my zombies, but I'm just gonna avoid it. They're very slow. I'm not worried about that. I could go for a magic sword and try and slay this. I should have thought of that in the first place before I moved. Yeah, but I'm still going to go for the magic sword. Let's see. I'm going to get it. Yep, okay, so I've got a magic sword. The blob is feeble.
Yeah, it's moving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's going absolutely the wrong way.
Zombies chomping on zombies. Feeble. And before we speak too much about the inclusion of the new staff system, because that's probably one of the most complicated features that's been added in this version of the client, you mentioned, as he manages to shoot your zombie in the back with his bow and arrow,
yes,
you mentioned that you actually drew a spell.
Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit like a collectible card game mechanic, since you have a hand of spells and you've got a deck. And each turn you can draw a new spell, provided your hand limit is not exceeded. So normally you cast a spell, you get a new spell the next turn. Now the first thing I'm going to do here is actually try and attack that zombie with my magic sword. just I'll get you some more mana points, which is part of the new feature of the game. And mana points can be used to boost spells, or even ultimately activate the mega spell of your staff. I'm going to cast a spell now.
So, if I select you, for example, I can see that you have the Staff of Mounts.
Yeah. So basically that allows me to boost the casting chance of mount spells double other spells. So it kind of favourably benefits all of the mount spells. And my mega spell is also related because it's Herd of Elephants. So if I summon enough mana points, I can then spend them to activate my mega spell, which is summon Herd of Elephants, which is 3 elephants, which is quite powerful defensive force. I'm slightly ahead in victory points. My dwarf is slow.
See, victory points is something else that we've also returned to, as for a while it was tried without those.
Yeah, I think this game has been set up with victory points by my challenger. Let me just think, because I've actually got to start thinking about what I'm supposed to do now. I've got an advantageous position, and I need to try and maximise it. I've actually got 3 elf spells. I'm going to burn one of them, which is another new feature to get some more magic points, because I don't need that many elves. I've got triple magical attack, not so good to use at the moment. I'm going to go play it safe and just go for a goblin also at the moment. But I'm going to move first, I think, before doing that. So go up there a bit, and I'm going to summon a goblin. Very high chance of casting. Okay, there we go. Next to his goblin. Now the blobs are spreading. Ah, and he just killed my goblin.
And he's really using that central piece of terrain to his advantage here as well.
Yeah, and that's why I want to get up there and try and command the high ground. Oh!
That was unexpected.
Yeah, and actually he could kill me now because his goblin is already attacked, but I might be engaged to it, so I am in a sticky situation.
Of course, he hasn't. I was going to say he hadn't cast that turn, so theoretically, if he'd have had a magic bolt, he could have potentially hit you.
Yeah, he could have done. Yeah. I'm engaged to the goblin, which means I can't move, which is a really unfortunate situation. Let's see what defensive spells I've got. I could do triple magical attack. I could do disbelieve. I've got gooey blob. I could attack the goblin, hoping I can kill it, and then try and. And now having attacks, I can actually move away now. I was engaged to him, but I've killed him, so I can now move away. So I'll try and get away safely, and I've got to cast something that can stop him going for me.
And the gooey blob seems to be having a bit of a growth spurt over in the corner as well.
I've got a Pegasus. I'm going to, again, because I've got Staff of Mount, so I can boost that by 50 points and make it 100% cast, which is what I'm doing. Dwarf is just going to advance.
Obviously, you've already made your move, so you couldn't get on it on this turn.
No. Yeah, I didn't. I had to retreat. Oh, and it's all over.
Oh dear, that's the end of that. Shall we call that a warm up game?
Well, I guess I was asking for trouble.